Welcome to another episode and video on my monorail made with fischertechnik and which is controlled by this BeagleBoard Classic running Ubuntu Linux, connected with a serial cable as well as an HDMI cable and USB cable. Serial cable is connected through an USB RS232 converter cable to a Minicom serial terminal. The HDMI cable is connected to this monitor. This monitor is actually essential to see how it boots. I explained some time ago, but this board that boots normally in NAND modus, N-E-N-D, and through these small white two buttons you can reset it, and then it boots from this SD card, which functions as a hard drive. This USB cable goes to a USB hub, which is right here, and then this is the USB to Ethernet cable for connection with VNC, virtual network computing, and this cable is the connection to the Robo interface, and it's programmed actually on here in Python. Then two probes here and two probes on the other end, which are connected to this oscilloscope, and it is set, let me check it, yes, to pulses modulation, because that is how this all is being controlled. And last time I found there is a problem with not just the winches, but more exactly the motors to which they are attached on both sides. Here one as well. I had to rewire, and so now they turn the same side, but the problem last time was that when I want to turn them to the right, I have to select left, and this motor just runs, no problem. And while this motor showed a little problem last time, which actually implies that it didn't run immediately. I had to increase the speed for it to run, and the bad thing is that after the recording I tried again and it ran without any problem. So right now I'm quite curious how the behavior of that motor will be this time. Then since I use winches now, it's a pulley system, so it needs to be pulled one way or another and at the same time. So the diagnostic software can be useful, but not when testing it. So let's see how I can get the software in such a way that that works. Another problem was that this lamp, it works, but not during the last time, and when it burns it shines a focused light, concentrated light on this phototransistor, and that was the problem. It didn't just work. The lamp did work, but why not by the algorithm, or for example by the diagnosis? So that was not a problem. Anyway, let's hope things are going to work this time for a change. So now the question is, does everything work as planned or intended? I'm not quite sure. So range, power, and yeah, and lamps, of course. One is here. So let's check out how this ends up, or how this goes. Start with the lamp. Let's first take this one. The lamp is 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's a clear no. Okay, how about 2? Well, I do see that, let me show, this lamp is actually burning quite brightly. There I see here a bright lighted spot. Then I have 5 as well. So let 5 go. And 5 is right there. So this one works. So why doesn't this one work? Alright, I had that last time as well. So and oh wait, this lamp is wired through this one. Oh, and so when I touch it, it works. So there's some wiring problem. And the question is why and how. It all seems very fragile to me, but this one works. This one does not. And then I'm talking about this one that does not work. And the big question, of course, is why or how. They all are active. Well, kind of. No, not this time, not anymore. I need to fix this wire, and let me put the camera this way. I need to fix this wire, so let me use this knife again. Okay, hope it stays burning, but this one is still a no-go. So how does that work? Well, I'm afraid I have to go here, and this wire is going right here. To this one, which doesn't do a thing, and to this one. But here, let me show better, this combination of wires is going straight to ground. And since the other ones are working, it's not a problem of the ground. And it's not a problem of this working either, because I tested it last time and with the power controller, and that worked nicely. So then it might be something of output 6. Is it output 6 then? Am I wrong in this? Yes. Okay. So now all three are working. Why have I it? Why do I have it here on 7? Good question. Alright, anyway, that problem is solved. Now for another one, how about this motor? Okay, let me take it down a bit. Motor is from motor 2. Yeah. Okay, that works. Then, how about this motor? I have to be really careful with this. But this is motor 4. Nope. Nope. You see on the oscilloscope that there is definitely signal. And I may have to change the time base a bit. But it definitely shows. And yet, okay, never mind. It is connected, it works, but it doesn't work. So this is most definitely no use. How to go on then? And now even at maximum power it doesn't work. So maybe a connection. No, nothing. Okay, this is not good. So this is a culprit that I have to solve first. And this is also the motor that last time, just after recording, proved to be no problem. Yeah, well, this makes no sense. This is a lamp, as you can see right here. So this is for this one 6. Yeah, that is okay. Let's do that one. Anyway, something is not right with the motor, apparently. I have no idea what. Motor change maybe. Alright, so now this motor doesn't really cooperate. Question is what to do. Well, from the old carriage I took this motor. So the best option is now to replace it. To swap this motor with this one. So that's what I'm going to do first. That's quite an undertaking, so I'll try to do that as nicely as possible. And of course I have to take off this one, the gears. And it always takes more than you expect. So this is one thing. on goes this one. And hopefully it works out, because otherwise my options are getting quite small. That's one. And now for the wires. So it was cross-linked everything. Oh wait, and of course the gears. Very important, because that is what it is about. This one in here. It's not a really robust construction for the wires, but so be it for now. This one here, then the other probe here, and now I'm very curious what will happen. So let me take this down again and give it a go. Okay, how about something quite unexpected? Wait, now something comes to mind. Let's take a look here at the oscilloscope. Two signals going at the same time, and now realize that that is not a good idea. Not good, because that means that both channels are running at the same time, and that is not the idea. So let me run the other one, which is at motor 2. Yeah, and that's only one. So there is a wiring mistake. Somewhere is wiring not quite alright. And yet, okay, let me pull it up again. No, here. I don't know what's going on there. Go away. So if I take a look here, the rails, then here comes the wiring in, and they are not connected. And this is from one motor. These rails are guiding the signal right through here, and these wires are not interconnected either. So what if I move the probes to the beginning of the track? Let me do that and then see whatever happens, because this is very strange. And it keeps doing strange, because now suddenly I have only one signal. Now yeah, okay, because logically I disconnected one probe. So, moving both probes to that location. One here and one on the other side. Once again, I have to be careful. Alright. And what do we see? Only one signal. So somewhere between here and here there's a signal transfer which prevents this motor from working correctly. The question is where? Alright, and by pure, well, trying out actually, incidentally, I found the culprit. This wire. So, look at what happens now. Okay, let's rewind. So, now I put this one right there. Once again. And there it goes. So, this one doesn't really work. Ouch. And this is of course only the diagnostics. So now which direction is which? Let's try out. Alright, this is rewinding, unwinding actually, and then with the wire like this, I have to go in the same way to wind. Oops, that's no good. Wait a second. And then it comes away. Not so very good. So I have to put it on again. Let's disconnect for a moment. Or maybe better not. Alright. And now the other way, because this one has to, the long end has to rewind. So now I connect, I have to guide it, and that's it, which is indeed the left side of the direction. So, okay, neutral. Connect again. Hopefully it stays connected. Otherwise things will go into a mess. And this is not really, but it still doesn't explain why I got two signals, because the wires are still not interconnected. Anyway, time to pay some attention to the code right here. So right is right, left is left. And I have to be prepared for some really big problems. This is the command. Let's shift this. Oh, and by all means, let's focus the camera hopefully on the carriage as well as one of the gears, like this. Let's see what mishap happens or not. Oh, I first have to disable, of course, the interface. And let's see whatever happens. Yeah. Well, that worked very nicely, except for this. Why did it not stop when it blinded this one? Oh wait. Oh, this is not good. 7 is 0. And it only stops when 6 is 0. Help. Wait a moment. So, activate. Yeah. Which one is which? Actually, this 6 was activated right here. Yeah, 6. So it is 2. This is then, I think, 2. Yeah, definitely. This 6 is input 7. Ooh. Oh, that was the wrong one. Oh. And I took the entire axle off. Not such a good idea. Alright, so, but that's alright because I can just put it on. So it now looks like this, and I only should have to put this one on, like this. Anyway, so now it's fixed again, but what I don't get is why this light is wrong now. Output 5, output 7. Oh wait, let's check that. So this wire is, and then I am checking this. So actually wiring right here. This wire, which is for output 6. Yes, indeed, it is output 6. And now I realize why I had it wrong, because for the motor, for this motor, I had to rewire the interface, and that is why it is wrong now. So it is indeed 6 now. Let's put it down. Middle sensor. Yes. All right. That's good. And then I'm afraid I'm at the end of this episode. And these signals are not good, but what can I say? I have to test again and again and again. So this is the final situation for this time. Right, so that was a surprising thing. First of all, swapping a motor with the old carriage, and that turned out not to be necessary at all. Then realization that I had to program a new output for this lamp, and well, a problem with this wire here, which made this motor not go as it should. So hopefully next time better results, but who knows. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion, and you can also follow me on Twitter. Please retweet, like it, leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like it, leave a comment. If you like my blog, videos, etc., please make a small donation via PayPal or Wired. Please see my website, which is under this video. Also my Twitter and Instagram tag are there listed. You can also choose to become a patron and have your name mentioned as a supporter, and your name will be mentioned on my website, but depending on your pledge, also with the video. For now, to be continued. Thank you for watching, and